in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get their food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try and make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt? I ain't asking for too much, I'm trying to understand my worth.
Welcome to the next episode of Give Me My Crown Podcast.
Give Me My Crown Podcast.
We back at y'all with another episode of the Give Me My Crown Podcast.
We are back. Let's go.
And once again, as y'all know, my name is Antonio.
My name's Keith.
And as y'all see, I got my youngest daughter, Paisley, right here. I guess she wants to tell us a joke. Go ahead, Paisley, tell your joke.
Why did the potato cross the road?
Why did the potato cross the road? I don't know. Why did it?
Because it wanted to get a potato.
Because it wanted to get a potato. Good job, Paisley. High five.
Good job, Pay.
All right. So as y'all know, it's been a lot going on. A lot going on in the world. Just a lot going on in general. As y'all know, today is July 13th. There was an incident that happened earlier with the former president. First of all, we want to say definitely get well soon to Donald Trump in reference to what happened earlier.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to say it a little different. I was hurt. I was pacing. Y'all know, he a real one, man. People don't want to say it, but he a real one. So to me, I was kind of hurt, man.
Yeah, when I heard about it, I thought it was fake news. I know when I told you about it, you thought it was fake news. And I'm like, somebody called me, told me about it. I'm like, nah, that ain't happened. There's not no essentially assassination attempt on a former president and maybe about to be president. And I'm like, nah, that didn't happen. Then seeing the video, I'm like, shoot, it really did happen.
I feel like everything's happened in our lifetime, man. We've been through a pandemic.
Yeah.
We've been through somebody trying to assassinate a former president. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been a lot going on in general.
Yep.
And even with that happening, it's no telling how the presidential race is going to go now.
I know, man. You got COVID coming back out. COVID went away for 8 months, a year, and now people getting COVID again.
Well, you got other stuff coming out too, and you got all these other some kind of bird flu coming back, and
got the plague coming back. Like this plague is happening. I feel like with Bible time, we got stuff going on, man.
It's crazy. It's definitely time to get right with God.
I know, man. I know.
You ain't already.
I know.
So, like I said, it's been a while since our last episode. Just been busy. Busy with work, trying to do things on the side, just trying to make some moves on the side. Just a lot going on.
Yeah, man. I say, man, I've been working a little bit too much. Like working, and trying to do side hustles, man. And you can't just say it's all been work, though, Tonio. They ain't just been work.
Yeah, that's true.
So
took a few vacations. We got, of course, we got InvestFest coming up next month.
Yes, sir. I'm ready, man.
It was definitely InvestFest was epic last year. I think this year is going to be, from the looks of it, from the speakers, it looked like it may be even better than last year.
It changed your mind, man. Because
I know
we talked like 2 months ago. You was like, I probably just watch it from home. I was like, so first let me say I had a crazy dream because I said I won't go in either. Then I had a dream, and it's like, yo, something's gonna be an InvestFest for me. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something for me. Then you were like, I'm not going, and then they put 50 Cent on there, and then it changed.
Yeah, because it's a pretty decent lineup this year because you got Steve Harvey again, you got 50 Cent, you got Damon John, you got Steve Stout. I think they just announced Shannon Sharp is going to be there.
Stephen A. Yep.
Yeah, Stephen A. going to be there. So it's going to be a pretty good lineup this year. I'm excited to see to see how it's going to be, to see if it's any different than last year, and because last year, like I said, we learned a lot last year, and we were able to apply some of that over this past year.
Yeah,
I think it allowed us to essentially move to new heights in certain areas.
I'm not say this, man. I'm gonna network a lot more this year than we did last year. Like last year was an event, But this year, you're gonna see Give Me My Crown podcast working at the
Yes.
Best Fest. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be more fun.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna ask you: is there anything that you want to do this year that we didn't do last year?
Nah, because I think last year, I mean, I guess the little the get together they had that first night at the bar, maybe you could hit that up.
Yep.
And hit that up. That'll be another way to network with just different people. Get a couple different people that can come on the podcast. Just network and because you got people coming all over from. So you got nationwide. So we can do some nationwide networking and even maybe connect with some of the same people that we connected with last year.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think one of the things that we're gonna do different this year is we're gonna stay at the recommended hotel.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because if anybody who plans on going to a Vest Fest, staying at the hotel we stayed in was really nice. Don't get me wrong, hotel we stayed in was beautiful, but the drive and we were only 20 minutes away from the Vest Fest, but parking was a hassle. It took us probably almost an hour to park.
Yep.
And then luckily we found a parking spot where we didn't have to, where there was no traffic getting out because we found a parking spot. It was probably about a quarter mile away.
Yep.
We had to walk a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But the recommended hotel is right next to where the event is at, so you don't have to find a way to park. You literally just walk over.
I think we might have been like a 2 block walk. It wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's better than having to find somewhere to park. And then when you get there actually on time and don't have to wait 2 hours in line.
Yeah, man. The wait was a long time in line.
That wait was it was easily probably 5,000 people in front of us when we got there.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be fun, man. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of networking, a lot of knowledge drop. We like Humble, man. I will say last year, if they kept Humble as the main speaker, and I would have definitely went this year.
Humble was probably, even I know he wasn't a headliner. Humble might have been my favorite speaker to speak there.
Yeah, he was, man.
Because I mean, he was just dropping gems.
You know what? I say that though, but like I had a moment with Robert Smith. It's gonna sound a little cliche.
Yes.
It was 20,000 people in the room. It was like I was locked in where I felt like it was just me, him, and Steve Harvey at one point. Yeah. Like while he was talking, man, I kept asking myself like, what's the difference between him and me?
Exactly.
I'm like, this dude is on stage, but there's no difference between him and me.
Yep, and he started out just like us.
Yep.
He didn't. I don't think when did he become a millionaire? Late 30s, I think. Yep. And he started out just like us. He was a regular worker, and then just essentially took it to new heights.
Yep. And then, like he always say, you ask yourself, what side of the equation you on? I do that work all the time. Like we run great. I'm like, yo, we just made millions of dollars, and I'm getting a salary. So you
exactly
ask those questions. You do what you got to do to get to where you need to be, but you ask the question and say, look, at some point, I got to be on the other side of this equation.
Yep, because eventually, like we always talk about, we want to get to that point where we're making money while we're sleeping. We wake up of course, we got our crypto, which ain't really doing much right now. But I want to get to the point where we're sleeping, we're waking up, and it's an extra $100,000 in the account.
Exactly, man.
200,000, whatever.
Yep, wake up in the morning, like, yo, check the account, bro.
Yes, I had a moment like that one time. It was with Trust Wallet. It was a glitch with Trust Wallet, and I logged in and it showed I had like $26 billion, and I started snapping out. I think I called you, and you was like, "Nah, mine is regular," and I'm like, "No, I'm about to."
Mine changed because
later.
I was like, "Yo, let's sell everything. Let's sell everything right now." Yeah.
And I tried to sell at least one thing. When I tried to sell it, it went back to normal. But I guess it was just a glitch with that system. But I want to get to that point where that glitch is real.
Exactly.
And it's not glitch.
I kept that screenshot for a reason, man.
I did too.
Yep.
But I think this year at the Vest Fest, I definitely think networking more, we can expand our brand even more.
I agree, man.
Because I think as we talked about before, like I said, yes, this is a podcast, but we're trying to turn this podcast into a full brand.
Yeah.
and we're trying to brand, and we're trying to hand out crowns, like literally.
It's all about uplifting, man, and like we uplift,
Yes.
like uplifting women, men,
Yes.
businesses. We trying to just highlight everybody, man. So I think we can definitely expand.
Yeah, and just like you just said, on the way to expand, and we're also helping other people expand on the way. So not only are we expanding ourselves, but we're helping other people on the way, other small businesses, other entrepreneurs, sole proprietors, whatever they are. We're helping them expand along with us.
Yep.
And I think that's how. And it's essentially, if you look at EYL, who puts on the conference, that's who put on InvestFest. That's how they started. They started as a simple podcast, which in turn, over the years, began to blow up.
I agree, man. Like they started as a podcast. They start kind of like we doing right now, man. It's like you got to start somewhere, Yep.
So I think taking it to that next level is, like you said, at InvestFest, meeting those people, meeting certain people, and getting in front of the right people.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Because once we get in front, because they talked about it at the last podcast, you could do 1,000 videos. All it takes is that one video to get in front of the right person, and that's it.
Yep.
And you
could
just one topic. Yeah, that's it. So what else we going on? Well, I know, of course, NBA Finals. We've seen the Celtics win.
Yes.
Celtics. You think they can repeat next year?
I think they are the odd favorites. I'll tell you why. Because Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, they re-signed everybody, but Tatum and Brown are in their prime years. The years where they start to rise to real being a superstar, a megastar. Tatum and Brown are at that point.
Yeah. What do you think about the USA basketball team? You think they're going to win it all?
Man, Anthony Edwards said he's a star, man. He the option one. I love his attitude. My only thing with the team is Embiid, though.
Yeah.
Is he really Team USA?
I mean, they were pretty close the other day. Who they play? Was it Canada?
Yeah.
It was Canada and Spain. They only won by 8 points.
But they're stacked though, man. Think about it. You got Shea, Jamal Murray. They got NBA players. Andrew Wiggins. So yeah.
But you always expect the U.S. You expect them to blow it. I mean, obviously, I know it's changing now because basketball is obviously worldwide now.
Yeah.
But still.
I mean, I think, okay, like with Kawhi not playing, they should replace him with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's true.
Derek White. I think this team will be a better defensive team than they are offensive team.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too. What else was going on? NFL, man.
We can stick to NBA, though, because you got to talk about the Knicks, Jalen Brunson getting this deal.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson, he took a huge discount. I don't know if
he pulled on Tom Brady.
But do you think he did that in order for them to bring in other people? You think that's why he did it? Okay. I mean, it makes sense.
You just signed OG back. Julius Randle's deal is up after next year, so they're gonna have to sign him. Mikal Bridges. At some point, you got to redo his deal. Like you don't need money. Checo, whatever his name is, the other Villanova guard, you're gonna have to be able to re-sign him. Josh Hart. It's a lot of people gotta get money.
That's true, and I mean, it's still we talk about it like man, he gave up 100-something million, but he signed for 100 and something million at the end of the day.
That's true. Yep.
For 5 years, so it's well over $25 million a year.
Yeah. Taxes, man. By the time you break it down, it's 25 mil. He gonna only see probably 13 of it.
Oh yeah, because they broke down not Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum's deal, and
that's
50-something million a year out of 50-something million. You see it 20-something.
That's robbery, man. Robbery.
Like that's ridiculous. Yep. And then Hornets re-signed Miles Bridges for $75 million.
That was a discount.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think I don't know if he just wants to stay here because I think he could have got more money.
Well, he got a little legal trouble. A little.
I know.
So I think him signing the deal, staying in Charlotte was a good thing.
Well, LaMelo just re-signed too last year. If he can stay, LaMelo can't stay healthy though.
That's true. Well, Steph couldn't stay healthy when he was young too.
Yeah, that's true.
That way, like next 2 years, we're gonna see the real LaMelo.
That's true, and I think so because obviously I'm in Charlotte, so I'm a Hornets fan. I don't know. First of all, we need a big man. I think they just got somebody. They picked up Williams last year, who was a decent pickup. We still got our number 2 guard. If LaMelo can stay healthy, Miles Bridges coming off of a good season, I think we can have a decent year. I'm not going to go to the list and say we could make it to the playoffs, but I think we could have a decent year if everybody can stay healthy. And your boys just got Klay Thompson. I think it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to work with them. If he can mesh with Kyrie and dang, what's your boy's name? Luka. Yes, I think they could be a hell of a triple threat.
It's gonna work because think about it, man. You think about Kyrie and Luka. A lot of it was ISO, and then trying to find somebody to shoot the ball, right?
Yeah, Klay is catch and shoot.
He can catch and shoot, so it's gonna open up the ISO game for them.
Yep.
But also, we can run plays now.
That's true.
Like run for screen, throw the ball to the corner. We can run plays.
And then when you look at those three, either one of those three can take the game with a shot.
That's true. Yep.
Like it can literally be either one of them because they can all shoot and they can all take the ball to the hoop if they need to.
Lively gonna get better. PJ Watt gonna get better. Thank you, Charlotte, for trading us PJ Watt.
He did good with y'all last year.
Yeah, man, and he gonna be better. So yeah.
I don't know why we gave him up, but it's beyond me.
Y'all gave it for nothing too.
Exactly, I know.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be good. I think the team that's gonna be a sleeper is I ain't gonna say they're a sleeper. If the Sixers can mesh with Paul George, Maxey, and if Embiid stay healthy, that's gonna be a problem, man.
I think they will. I think they could be good. I think another team that I think is going to quietly, I'm not going to say this year, but over the next few years, is quietly going to start making some noise is Orlando.
You know what? A lot of young talent. I thought Paul George was going to go to Orlando.
I did too.
Take them further in the playoffs. Yeah.
Because you got Blanchero, he's a young star right now.
He is, man. He's gonna be a legit star.
As he keeps getting better and they keep building around him, like I think they're gonna quietly sneak up on some people in the East.
I agree, man. I don't know if they're gonna sneak up on people in the East because they're already right there.
That's true. What do you think about? Of course, we got to talk about it. What do you think about Bronny and the Lakers?
All right, so how I'm gonna say this. I get it, and if I'm in LeBron's shoes, I do the same thing. Like you see it all the time. Like people get front office jobs in NBA, football, everywhere because of their parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I got the power to give my son an NBA job, making $5 million a year, well, not $5 million a year, but $5 million over what, 3 years, 2 years?
3 years, I think.
I'm doing the same thing.
But what do you think about his game?
Man, he averaged 4 points in college. What you mean? What I think? How many players get drafted averaging 4 points?
I think he's gonna be a good defender because I think he can defend, but it all depends on what position he's defending.
He can't defend but one position. He's 6'4".
I know.
He's listed as 6'4". He ain't really 6'4".
It has to because he's not going to play point guard, so he has to defend a shooting guard. But his defense is pretty decent.
Yeah.
They did say that he got his ankles broke the other night.
Oh man, he did.
But he, I mean, on the flip side, he did break my boy's ankles too, on the jump shot.
This is my thing, man. Like he gonna get in the NBA, he gonna get playing time. I watched Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and he was like, "Is he better than Imani Bates?" No, Imani Bates couldn't even break the NBA roster. He was in the G League all last year. and he's
Yeah.
a walking bucket. He's been that way since high school.
Yeah, that's true.
Amani Bates can't crack the top 12. Bronny's gonna get to play because of Bron wants to play with him in the game. So
I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad for JJ Redick. JJ Redick is in a horrible spot right now
he knew he was
because,
JJ Redick knew what he was doing, man. He know.
but still, at the end of the day, you're the coach. You're the coach of LeBron and his son.
No.
What do you mean?
LeBron the coach, man.
On paper, JJ Redick is the coach.
Bruh, they ran a whole podcast together talking about if I was running the offense, this is what I would do.
But I'm saying my whole point is, what do you do as JJ Redick? You're the head coach. You see Bronny is having a horrible game, and it comes down to clutch. But LeBron wants to keep him in.
For what?
What do you do as a coach?
D'Lo coming in the game.
Well, obviously D'Lo ain't clutch sometimes either.
No, he's not in the playoffs. In the regular season, he can be clutch. But
In the regular season,
I know.
Dak is clutch in the regular season.
You said what?
I said Dak is clutch in the regular season.
Listen, man, we're not doing that. I saw a stat. Let's transition to football since you want to go there.
I'm just saying.
I saw this like the other day. Put his numbers up on this side, and then put a question mark on a like shadow on this side.
I think I seen that. They did one with Drew Brees.
No. His numbers are actually in the last 50 games are better than Mahomes.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. So like they're talking about like I was one like, yo, don't pay Dak. But then they showed like the top 10 paid quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
And they were like, who on this list is better than Dak? Is Kyler Murray? I'm gonna ask you a question. Is Kyler Murray better than Dak?
No.
Trevor Lawrence better than Dak?
No.
Trevor Lawrence is the highest paid quarterback in the league.
I mean, if you look at it from the outside in, I know we always talk about Cowboys, but if you look at it from the outside in, Dak is not a horrible quarterback.
Nah, he just can't. Man, playoffs, he turned into a horrible quarterback then.
Yeah, he legitimately might be top 10, at least top 10 in the league.
He at least top 10.
Yes, because he can manage a game. He can take over a game when he wants to in the regular season. But it's going to be interesting this year because y'all got a star running back.
Got what?
I mean, Tony,
He said we ain't got no star running back.
I know what I said.
Oh, I was about to say, like, hold up.
Don't have a star running back. And Tony Pollard wasn't really a star running back, but he was a good running back in the NFL. This year, I don't know who y'all don't have a running back this year.
We do.
Who y'all got?
Zeke back.
When was the last time? Y'all paid Zeke all that money when he went ghost?
Now listen, man.
Zeke ain't been right ever since then.
Nah, so once they got him not getting in trouble no more, his career was over. Every year he was getting in trouble, doing stuff like at the parade, pulling the girl's shirt down, doing stuff like that. He was killing. But the moment he stopped getting in trouble, it was over.
I know. We got your boy from Texas, and he's doing pretty good with us right now as far as like in the off season so far. Running back Brooks.
Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks from Texas. I think it's Jonathan. Is it Jonathan Brooks?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm talking about y'all running back y'all drafted.
Yes.
We're not doing that, bro.
Yes.
In the draft, I was like, he gonna fall to us. To us.
They're saying some analysts are early saying he might be the sleeper of the draft.
There's no sleeper, bro. I told you this. He was pick for the Cowboys. I want the Cowboys to take him, go O-line first round, and then move up and take him in the second round.
Yeah, because you was talking about it the whole time. That's all you kept saying. Then I said we got Xavier Leggett first round.
Yeah.
Then it came second round. I'm like, all right, I'm thinking we're going to go defense first, second round because we lost our corner and we lost our safety and linebackers. I'm like, all right, we're going defense. when they picked him, I'm like, that was a shocker pick.
Yep, I agree. Because I
But
was hurt, man. I was like, yo, y'all really gonna do that to us?
yeah, that was a shocker pick. But I think he's going to be good. But it's going to be interesting to see what our defense could do this year because, like I said, we lost. Shit, we gave Washington some gems.
Y'all did, man.
Like they some gems, and then like Frankie Louvu, because Frankie Louvu obviously outside linebacker. Jeremy Chin though he's a hybrid. He can play anywhere on the field.
Yeah,
you want to put him.
With Frankie Louvu, man, I feel like all he want to do is rush the quarterback, and y'all wouldn't let him do that, man.
I know.
He said he signed with Washington because they promised him he would be able to rush the quarterback.
But we got a new coach, and we'll see how it goes this year. A lot of the players like the coach, which is a good sign because obviously you want your players to like your coach.
That's true.
So, but obviously the team to beat is still going to be the Chiefs. Obviously because of Mahomes, they got some speed at receiver. Rasheed Rice, I don't know what he's going to do, but at least they drafted a receiver.
We'll get locked up.
Who else? Eagles. They I don't know what they're going to do. Because Saquon Barkley, I don't know. I don't think he's at the height of his career anymore.
He got to stay healthy.
Yes, and their defense still got to kick in because their defense has been slack. And then when you look at see a workout video of Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones has put on a lot of muscle.
Man, I think the real sleeper is going to be, but they ain't sleeping no more. Detroit, man, they didn't really lose anybody.
Yeah, I think Detroit because who's there? They still got Jameer Gibbs, the running back. Still got the quarterback. They still got Jameson Williams, Amon State Brown. I mean, they still got their whole team essentially.
And Jameson Williams still ain't came to his own yet.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think he didn't play all season. He didn't play the whole season last year.
I know, but he played a few games, and you can see the speed is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Especially on them, you got him on them end rails, and you send him on them fly downfield. He might be one of the fastest. He might be the fastest in the league.
Yo, that man. I don't know if Tyreek Hill might still got him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Tyreek speed different.
Oh no, we're gonna see that. It's gonna be. I think the NFL is gonna be interesting this year. I think y'all will make the playoffs if y'all could find a consistent running back. If one of y'all's running backs can be consistent, I don't think y'all will have an issue making the playoffs. The Panthers, we're either gonna win 2 games or win 11 games. It ain't gonna be no. We either gonna suck really bad or we're gonna be decent. I don't think there's no in between.
I need for the tickets for the Cowboys Panthers games to not be $800.
Yeah, it was ridiculous last year, and we weren't even good. I'm like, why is these tickets $500?
It's the Cowboys, man. You know we all about making money.
I think Washington's gonna be pretty good this year.
I think they're gonna win the NFC East.
I'm interested to see how Jaden Daniels is going to look with the offense.
He really ain't got to do much though. They got so many weapons on offense.
They already got receivers. They got tight end. They got a running back.
2,000-yard running backs.
Yep.
So I mean, if the O-line jails, it's going to be a problem for everybody.
Yep, and I think the Bears are the same way. I think Caleb Williams, but they're saying Caleb Williams is not looking good in offseason at all.
Man, stop it, man. Stop all this Caleb Williams.
They just be at the side.
Stop all this hate, man. Even if they don't look good, they got a whole bunch of pieces on defense, man. They stacking that defense.
Yeah, they've always been decent on defense. It's the offense that can't get them over the hump.
And you went and got Swift at running back, you know.
Yeah.
I can go out there and throw for 2,000-3,000 yards at quarterback with the receivers.
They do got 3 receivers
And a tight end.
Yeah, commit. It's gonna be the NFL is gonna be interesting this year. Like I said, it's a lot of new changes too. A lot of players on different teams.
I don't see this rule change gonna do though. You can't wrap a player up and pull them back and stuff. Yeah,
from the back.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
I know.
That essentially, because if a player is running downfield, like how do you tackle them if they're in front of you?
Push them forward or something. I don't know.
That's the other thing, because you obviously you can't horse collar.
Yep.
Now you can't wrap up from the hip from behind.
Yep.
So it's like, what do you do? Do you dive for the ankles? Next is gonna be you can't dive for the ankles because you're gonna mess up the knee.
Exactly. Tear ACL, have a torn ACL or something. Yeah.
And they also got the new rule this year where the players can wear the
the little thing on the head
cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna add new kickoff rules too this year.
Oh yeah, man. I'm so tired of changing kickoff rules.
So yeah, because they just changed it like 2 years ago.
Yep.
But it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be interesting this year. NFL is definitely gonna be interesting, and like I said, with all the new changes, I think it's gonna be interesting to see who does what.
I know, man. I still think Chiefs are the favorite to win.
Yeah.
Me personally, I want to see Lamar Jackson win one.
I would like to see Lamar Jackson. I think he deserves to win one. He's been, for the most part, he's been consistent. He's been a consistent player.
He just can't. He can't beat Mahomes in the playoffs.
That's true. That's true.
They talked about why they got Derrick Henry, and I didn't know this either. The last 3 times in the last 3 playoff games they've lost, they've had a lead in the fourth quarter, and they can't keep the lead.
That makes sense as why they get Derrick Henry, because then you control the clock.
Yep, you can run the ball, control the clock.
Because the thing is, when you get down inside the 5-yard line, Lamar can keep it, or you can give it to Derrick Henry.
Man, I'm telling you, that's the beauty of it. Derrick Henry ain't got to go for 1,800 yards no more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they got receivers too.
That's my only thing. I've said this since he came into the league. I wish they would go out and get him a big body receiver.
Yes, because he never had a big body. He has fast receivers.
Yep.
You don't have a big body receiver that's going to go up and catch the ball.
Yeah, I want him to get him a 6'4", 6'5" receiver. Get him a Kelvin Benjamin type receiver.
Year one, Kelvin Benjamin.
Yeah, year one.
After that, he went downhill.
All right, stop. Man, he got hurt.
I'm just saying.
He got hurt, man.
He got hurt, but then he wanted the same afterwards.
I know. It happens sometimes, man.
I mean, his mom died, I think. So that could affect him in itself. So, but yeah, I think we gave people a lot of information. This was kind of just a reconnection podcast, because, like I said, we've been out for a while, been busy, been just everything.
That's right. And I'm hoping this year this is gonna be a joke for you. We go to Invest Fest and my life changed again, because I came back from Invest Fest last year, my life changed. So maybe I need to go back to Invest Fest for my life to change again.
Go back to how it was before.
I mean, I ain't gonna say how it was before, but it's gonna be a life change. I need a life change.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we gonna see, man.
Yeah, we definitely. We're gonna drop our Etsy at the bottom of this video. You can order the hoodies. We got white hoodies. We got black hoodies. If you got a request, if you want shirts, workout shirts, T-shirts, tank tops, whatever, we can get those too. We got more merch coming on the way. You should have some hats coming soon. So if y'all think of something y'all want, and we're going to be at Invest Fest with our link too, so we can hopefully sell some merch at Invest Fest. Yep. And like we said, we're trying to grow the brand.
Yep.
And as we tell y'all before we get off every podcast, this is more than a podcast. We handing out crowns.
Hand them out.
Hand them out.
Who the lover, who the hate? Who the realest in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get they food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try and make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt?